Welcome back to China Law Coins World. Today we are taking a closer look at a coin that most people would never think twice about, the 1983p United States quarter and half dollar. At first glance, these coins seem completely ordinary. They are modern, simple, and often overlooked. But hidden within this year is a fascinating story that has caught the attention of collectors, and in rare cases, sparked claims of coins being worth as much as $1.5 million. Let's uncover the truth behind the history, the value, and what makes certain 1983p coins so special. First, let's go back to 1983. This was a very unusual year for the United States Mint. One of the biggest differences compared to other years is that no official uncirculated mint sets were released for collectors. This might not sound like a big deal, but it had a major impact on the availability of high-quality coins from that year. Because there were no mint sets, the only way to get 1983p quarters and half dollars was through circulation. That means most coins from this year were used in everyday transactions, exposed to wear, scratches, and damage. As a result, finding a 1983p coin in excellent condition today is much harder than you might expect. Let's start with the quarter. The 1983p quarter features the familiar portrait of George Washington on the front and the eagle design on the back. Millions were minted in Philadelphia, which is what the P Mint mark represents. While the total number produced was high, the number of coins that survived in near-perfect condition is surprisingly low. This is why collectors pay close attention to 1983p quarters in high grades. Coins that appear almost flawless, with sharp details and minimal marks, can be worth significantly more than face value. In some cases, top-graded coins have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Now let's talk about the half dollar. The 1983p half dollar features John F. Kennedy on the front and the presidential seal on the reverse. Like the quarter, it was minted in Philadelphia and released into circulation. By the 1980s, half dollars were not widely used in everyday commerce, which means fewer people handled them. However, they still did not receive the same careful preservation as coins in official collector sets. Because of this, high-grade 1983p half dollars are also difficult to find. Collectors are always searching for examples with clean surfaces, strong luster, and sharp details. Now here is where things get really interesting. The value of a coin is not just about how many were made. It is about how many survived in exceptional condition and whether any unusual features exist. This brings us to one of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting: mint errors. Errors can happen during the production process in many ways. A coin might be struck off-center, have a doubled image, or show signs of misalignment. There are also rare cases where coins are struck on the wrong type of metal or have missing design elements. These errors turn ordinary coins into rare collectibles. A dramatic and clearly visible error can make a coin highly desirable, especially if it is also in great condition. Now let's talk about the headline-grabbing number: $1.5 million. This kind of value is not something you will find in a typical 1983p quarter or half dollar. Most of these coins are still worth their face value, or slightly more if they are in good condition. However, the idea of a coin reaching $1.5 million comes from the possibility of an extremely rare, one-of-a-kind piece. For a coin to reach that level, it would need to be truly extraordinary. We are talking about a perfect or near-perfect grade, combined with a unique mint error or an extremely rare production anomaly. It would also need strong demand from serious collectors who are willing to compete for such a rare item. Professional grading plays a huge role in this process. Coins are carefully examined, authenticated, and given a grade based on their condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin can become. A tiny difference in quality can lead to a massive difference in price. So how can you tell if you might have a valuable 1983p coin? Start by checking the mint mark. Look for the P on the coin, which indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. Then examine the coin closely. Pay attention to the details, the surface, and the overall appearance. Look for anything unusual, such as doubling in the letters, off-center designs, or strange marks that do not look like normal wear. These could be signs of an error. Condition is also extremely important. Coins that look clean, bright, and almost untouched are much more valuable than worn coins. If your coin stands out in terms of quality, it might be worth having it evaluated. If you believe your coin is special, consider sending it to a professional grading service. This step can confirm whether your coin has collector value and give you a better idea of what it might be worth. In the end, most 1983p quarters and half dollars are common and not worth more than their face value. But the combination of limited high-grade examples and the possibility of rare errors makes this year particularly interesting for collectors. That is what makes coin collecting so exciting, the chance that something ordinary could turn out to be extraordinary. So next time you come across a 1983p coin, take a closer look, because hidden in plain sight, there might be a coin with a story, a rarity, and maybe even a value far greater than you ever expected. Welcome back to China. Today we are diving into a coin that most people overlook completely, the 1998p United States quarter and half dollar. At first glance, these coins seem ordinary. They are modern, common, and still found in circulation. But what if I told you that certain rare versions of these coins have sparked conversations about values reaching as high as $1.2 million? Let's explore the real history, the hidden details, and what actually makes a 1998p coin valuable. First, let's go back to 1998. This was a transitional year for U.S. coinage, especially for the quarter. It marked the beginning of the famous 50-state quarters program, one of the most popular coin series ever released in the United States. The first state quarter, Delaware, was introduced in 1999, but production and preparation began in 1998. That makes 1998 quarters some of the last coins from the traditional Washington quarter design era before a major change in American coin history. The 1998p quarter was minted in Philadelphia, which is what the P Mint mark stands for. These coins feature the familiar portrait of George Washington on the front and the classic eagle design on the back. Millions of them were produced, which means most are still only worth their face value of 25 cents. Now let's talk about the half dollar. The 1998p half dollar features John F. Kennedy on the front and a presidential seal on the back. Like the quarter, it was minted in Philadelphia and produced in large quantities. However, by the late 1990s, half dollars were no longer widely used in everyday transactions. Because of this, many were stored rather than circulated, meaning higher quality examples still exist today. So if millions were made, how can any of these coins be worth serious money? The answer lies in three key factors: condition, rarity, and errors. Let's start with condition. Coins are graded on a scale, and the highest grades are extremely difficult to achieve. A coin that looks perfect even under magnification can receive a top grade. These perfect or near-perfect coins are incredibly rare, even for modern issues. A 1998p quarter or half dollar in flawless condition could be worth far more than a typical worn coin. Next is rarity. While the coins themselves are common, certain versions are not. Special mint sets, proof coins, and coins struck with extra care can be more valuable. Even within a large production run, only a tiny percentage will survive in top condition. But the most exciting factor is errors. Mint errors are what truly transform ordinary coins into collector treasures. These errors can happen in many ways. A coin might be struck off-center, have a double design, or even be made from the wrong metal. There are also cases where coins are struck using mismatched dies or have missing details. These unusual features make the coin unique, and collectors are always searching for something that stands out. A rare and dramatic error on a 1998p coin could push its value into the thousands or much higher. Now let's address the big number, $1.2 million. This kind of value is not typical, and it is not something you will see with an average coin. For a 1998p quarter or half dollar to reach that level, it would need to be an extraordinary piece. We are talking about a one-of-a-kind error, combined with the perfect or near-perfect grade, and strong demand from serious collectors. Coins that reach million-dollar levels are usually unique or nearly unique, often with a fascinating story behind them. While there is no widely confirmed standard 1998p quarter or half dollar that regularly sells for that amount, The possibility is based on how rare and exceptional a coin can be under the right circumstances. So how can you check your own coins? Start by looking at the mint mark. A small P on the coin indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. Then examine the coin carefully. Look for anything unusual in the design, such as doubling, misalignment, or missing elements. Pay close attention to the condition. Coins that are shiny, sharp, and free of scratches or wear are much more valuable. If your coin looks almost untouched, it could be worth closer inspection. If you believe you have something special, the next step is professional grading. A certified grading service can confirm authenticity, assign a grade, and help determine the coin's true value in the market. In the end, most 1998 P quarters and half dollars are common and worth only face value, but hidden among them could be rare high-grade coins or unique errors that collectors are willing to pay serious money for. That is what makes coin collecting so exciting, the idea that something so ordinary could turn out to be extraordinary. So before you spend that coin or toss it aside, take a moment to look closely, because sometimes, the smallest details can make the biggest difference, and you might be holding a piece of hidden value without even realizing it.